we prefer to work with companies who are local, wherever possible, because, our community supports us and we want to support our community.
They were so gracious and made it clear that they wanted to help the community. They wanted to, that was one of their priorities in business. So as a guy who does this and has been doing this for a lot of years, it's not very often where I walk away saying, wow, that was really easy. And it was easy because they communicated their sincerity and that they would do whatever they could do.
For a Chamber of Commerce, it's important that you're giving us information on your services, but that you're engaging with us in what we do, and that you're being out in the community and participating in events. And I'm sure it's like that with other chambers or other organizations that you work with, that you're showing up to be part of an event or part of a conversation. And I think that's really what sets you apart from other companies.
When my daughter was in high school and she captained a Relay for Life team, and I think there were 2 years that, she would send out letters to different companies that her dad and I, worked with. And, Ray sponsored her Relay for Life team, I think 2 years. And, to them, $100 was a lot of money. And he did, and it was a nice thing.
Every time we get involved with a client who's, facing poverty or hunger or homelessness, Altek are part of that solution. Whether it's paperwork that we need to create to do intake for somebody who's in need, or paperwork for educational programming, or indeed things like this, where it's a simple letter saying, hey, we need your help. Without Altek being behind us as a partner to allow us to have the technology to do the most basic of printing and scanning, we wouldn't be able to do what we do in the same way we do it today, in a very effective way.
You're fun people to be around. I mean, you've been clients of mine. I've done training with your team members. Scott was in one of my community leadership classes that I do for the Indian Valley Chamber. You have a couple people in the current class I'm doing. So
Adam's in there too, right?
Yeah. So that really adds a lot of value to me, because I build relationships with people too. So it's more than just having you as a copy provider, your friends and neighbors and colleagues that I can count on. So that's been fun too.